Okay, so this randomly happened. We come back from a railjack mission, and there's a cruise ship just circling around. It says catastrophic failure imminent. I'm not even on my railjack. Dude, the countdown is not even moving either. It just says 1 minute. And it's not moving. It's not counting down. What the
fuck?
Aren't you guys glad that this update just works so well? I just want to point out that that cruise ship is probably 3 times the size that it's supposed to be. And it's flying through everything. So let me explain this situation. I was down there, and I decided to parkour a little bit. I fell out of the skybox, and it put me back on the railjack. There's a catastrophic failure going on with multiple fires. The catastrophic failure is not counting down. The cruise ship is orbiting around me, and I can see Scarlett Spear from a perspective I don't think that I'm supposed to see it from. This is your God Builds exclusive. I hope you enjoy.
Party like it's 2020.
Party like it's Corona quarantine. Godlies and Warframe enthusiasts around the world. This is Vance from the ever-popular web series Warframe God Builds, and today this God build is probably going to be the best God build we've ever put together. I mean, thanks to the Operation Scarlett Spear, which is a Scarlet joke, we are able to access the door section within our vehicle. So if you're going to come right over here to this loadout little station here, click on your arsenal and then go over to the Vehicles tab, and then you're going to be faced with a screen that looks a little something like this. Now this is interesting because when you are building most Warframes, weapons, components, whatever you're doing, your loadouts are going to look like they're using mods, and these aren't necessarily mods. These are more like, well, they're called avionics. But they do different things, and I'm going to walk you through the bulk of them. That way you can make appropriate decisions here to which ones you want to use and which ones you don't. Now the first one you're going to come across is Lockdown. This prevents all Tenno from entering your door. Like, it just full sail stops them, and the only way they can get in is by hacking. Which brings us to your next avionic of choice, which is the Submerged. Submerged is cool because, well, it's not just a lockout, it's a trap. As Tenno go through the door, they are pulled under the map, and from there you can choose what you're going to do with the poor bastards. Door Fusion is interesting, and it's one of the first in a long line of trickery mods in which you may have a door that can open up on the inside, but the other door that's fused into it is locked. So they have to figure out what control terminal to hack in order to get one of these doors open. And in the odd event that 2 of these doors are all locked, well, then they have to access 2 different terminals, and it slows the Tenno going through. It slows them down. Whack-a-mole is one of my personal favorites because it's not very effective, but it's hilarious to watch. It's just a door that pops up out of the ground for no reason. Void Window is another trickery door, but there is some consequence to this one. So sometimes when it displays an area of the skybox that is completely different and irrelevant to the doors that you're passing through, sometimes you'll just fall straight to the map to your demise. What it really does, and what it's effective at doing, is making Tenno hesitant to cross that threshold. And here we arrive at the cream of the crop, Consume. Now this door is an outright 100% effective trap. This is the one that I'm going to recommend for your build because it eats any Tenno that try to access it. You hit a terminal and you're dead. I would be very cautious with these usage of these doors because not only are they going to be extremely effective on the players you're trying to use them on, but they're also going to be very effective on you. So If you like this video and you learned something from it, it always helps if you smash that like button, rate, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next April Fools. Thanks guys. Peace!